Hello everyone and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where it's time for the penultimate vlog from our February 2024 trip here to Florida. Today we're back here in Epcot, where we're going to take you for a full tour of World Showcase.
So there are 11 pavilions located around World Showcase, so what we're going to do is we're going to take you around and show you everything they have to offer.
Now all of these different countries have various different shops, restaurants, some of them have attractions, and we filmed various different Epcot vlogs over the years and always cover World Showcase because we love it. However, we've never done like a dedicated tour around World Showcase. This full vlog, we're going to have a walk around and discover everything, because you've got like some different films that play in here, you've got a couple of shows, like you never know what you're going to see around the World Showcase Lagoon. And in fact, it's a good place to get your steps in, because did you know, Charlotte, it's 1.2 miles all the way around this lagoon.
That's brilliant, we're going to get lots of steps in today.
Getting your exercise in as part of a trip here to Epcot. So come and join us as we do a circle round, checking out all of the 11 different pavilions. Now, Epcot opened here at Walt Disney World as the second theme park at the resort back in 1982. And of course, as always in these videos, going to share lots of facts as we're making our way all the way around. And also, it's that big, this lagoon, you can actually get the boats that take you over to some of the different pavilions as well, which is quite cool. And you can ride straight across the middle. And then of course, at the end of the day, you have the huge nighttime spectacular that takes place every night here in this park. And that is of course Luminous. And we did see that for the first time last week and really enjoyed it. And the beautiful thing is with Luminous, all the barges don't block the view in the daytime, because they bring them out in the afternoon ready for the show at night. With the previous show, Harmonious, the barges were left out all day and it did obstruct the views of World Showcase, whereas now, as you can see, it's beautiful walking around here and not obstructed at all. Now, I've already mentioned how there's 11 different pavilions. However, when Epcot did open back in 82, there was actually only 9 pavilions and 2 were added later on. And we'll talk about those as we're making our way around. Beautiful afternoon for it though. And we're going to start off here in Canada. So we're going around anti-clockwise. Of course, you can go whichever way you want to, really. But yeah, we're going to go this way and start in Canada. And that's going to lead through then into our home country of the United Kingdom. Yeah, we'll start off here by taking a look around this first pavilion. Of course, Epcot is always changing with different festivals as well. A very popular one is the Food and Wine Festival that takes place later in the year, and that means there's a lot of additional food units that are added in, and also a lot more countries are represented with that, because they add in even more food booths. For example, on your way down to the UK, they had like an Irish pavilion selling food, but obviously they're just temporary for the festivals. These are the permanent 11 pavilions. And yeah, Canada just over here with this beautiful building, recently refurbished, I believe. How nice is this with all the rocks? And for someone who loves theming and immersion, like just walking around this is gorgeous. And these aren't areas that you'd always come and see, because we normally just kind of film, you know, maybe 15-20 minutes of a vlog just showing the highlights of World Showcase. I think it's about time we do a nice detailed video. Like, how lovely is this garden over here with the little bridge, all the rocks and the building at the back. Cheers. Cheers. So this is the first of many shops we're going to be going in and checking out all the merchandise in the different shops all the way around Showcase. Starting off here in Trading Post Refreshments, just a small little shop in Canada. Oh, it smells very homely when you come in here. And you have each pavilion. You sell t-shirts, like you can see Canada just there on the t-shirt. All the plushies. And the shops are really nice themed experiences as well. Moosehead.
I like that t-shirt.
Yeah, that's quite nice. Well, there's nothing quite like World Showcase, is there? Like getting to see that little bit of culture, you know.
It's so unique, which is really great.
Yeah, and also what really makes it are the cast members in each of these 11 different countries are actually from that country as well.
That is brilliant, so you can get some good conversation going.
Yeah, we always have a good chat with the people all the way around, especially in the UK pavilion, like where people are from. Like, oh yeah, you live 20 minutes down the road from us. Yeah, that's nice, little bear. Yeah, I'd like to see more of Canada. I have been, but I'd like to see a bit more of it. You know, I've only been to some areas around Toronto. I'd like to kind of go more out and see, you know, these like little wooden log cabins and that sort of thing. How gorgeous is this building? And it's really nice back here. That's the thing, each pavilion you can kind of go much further back into than that initial pathway that runs around the lagoon. I definitely recommend it, because look at this, you got a beautiful waterfall back here. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, you've also got a few different shows and videos that you can go and watch about these different countries. And there's one down here called Canada Far and Wide. As you can see, the next show is in 3 minutes. Yeah, I think we'll go and watch this whilst we're here. I don't think Charlotte will have ever seen this before.
I didn't even know it was here.
Yeah, like that's the thing. There's like little shows and videos about the different countries. I've not seen this for many years. I think it was 2014 I last saw it. What a waterfall.
Well known for their historical towns and traditions, as well as some of the most musical Canadian accents you'll find anywhere in the country. No matter where you travel throughout the country, one thing you'll discover is that Canadians thrive on and embrace the public exploration of art, theater, dance.
As any self-respecting Canadian will tell you, our falls are bigger than the American falls.
But they're both really spectacular.
That's true. And this is Vancouver, tucked right next to the Pacific Ocean. There's more vitality and culture here than you can shake a Canadian maple leaf at.
Just putting a little bit of footage there from the Canada Circle Vision 360 film, about 15 minutes in length, showing us all the different areas of Canada. Lovely that, isn't it?
That was a really nice video in there. I just wish the setup was a little bit better. It'd be good if it was all like beanbags on the floor and you was just looking up at the ceiling.
What's really nice though is how you got the screens all the way around, and Canada looks beautiful. I'd love to explore more of it. Like I say, I have been to Toronto, but I'd like to see a lot more of it at some point in the future. Let's continue on. I love this down here. Canada is the perfect place to start our tour around World Showcase, and there was some beautiful music in that movie as well. It's definitely worth watching. This makes you want to go and visit more places, you know, and discover different things. Lovely that was. And there's also something you can do whilst you're making your way around the 11 countries for free.
Yeah, so they used to have the World Showcase passport that you could pay for. Now you get a free one, so you get this little bag, and then you go around and you collect these little cards. You get a little sticker, and then it's got a little hello, bonjour on there, and then there's like a little colouring thing on the back.
Yeah, so we're going to collect all of these. We're making our way around the countries.
Yeah, and then when you get to the end, you get a special postcard.
Yeah, so this first one was at the end of the Canadian movie just there, and then of course we're making our way around. They can be in different shops and different parts as we're making our way around the pavilions.
Let's put it in my bag.
Let's go. You've also got the Le Cellier Steakhouse just underneath there too. And one more beautiful view here of Canada before we continue on to our next country. And this one is our home country. Let's head to the United Kingdom. Now it's also the Flower and Garden Festival at this time of year at Epcot, meaning that you get all these wonderful topiaries around World Showcase, which certainly adds to it as well. And here we are, welcome to the United Kingdom. All these nice buildings, and we'll take a stroll through the shops in just a moment. And off to the right hand side here, of course, you got the red telephone boxes as well. A staple of the UK, aren't they? Let's go and have a look inside the shop just here. Yeah, you've got quite a few different shops here in the UK Pavilion. We don't have a movie in this one like Canada, and sadly there's no attraction either. There was going to be a Mary Poppins ride put into this area, but that was cancelled unfortunately. Would have fit in quite nice. Love how the first thing we see when we come in is all the merchandise for the London Underground. Big fan of the tube. And that's the thing, in each of these different pavilions they really capture the atmosphere of them countries, and what really makes it, like I say, is the fact the cast members are from the UK, and all of the other different countries they are from that representative country, which I think is fantastic. It really adds to the experience. The Rose and Crown, and that's just opposite. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Lots of Beatles merchandise in here as well, such as these nice Abbey Road t-shirts. It's not all about the merchandise to me though, it's about the architecture. They really capture that so well in here. Always look up in a Disney shop because you always get great theming. Like, look at this, so authentic. Look at all these different swords in here.
Jammy Dodgers.
Nice horse up there.
I love Jammy Dodgers. They're my favourite.
They are one of our favourites. So yeah, that's the thing. In all the different pavilions, you can try different foods from them countries as well. All these different sweets, lion bars, Mars bars just down there, Milky bars, things that we're all used to seeing all the time. But a lot of people love trying. I know for a fact people really enjoy trying a Turkish delight from in here. All your Guinness merch. We do get a treat to quite a few shops though in this pavilion. We're in the second one now. Lots of Winnie the Pooh merch in this one. Nice little Winnie the Pooh bag.
So these are the look backs. They did a Figment version of this, but it sold out so quickly. Oh, they're so nice.
Gutted. It looks like this is our next location to get a card from. The Kidcot Fun Stop, just over here. And back outside here to this lovely little English garden. All the buildings are beautiful around here, kind of all your townhouses. Just over there with the big green doors. And yeah, there's another shop. It's off to the right hand side. And also they have live music playing here, normally later in the day, on that little bandstand as well. And that's the thing, all the pavilions have different entertainment throughout the day, which is really nice. Yeah, this is where that Mary Poppins attraction was going to be built, just down here at the back a few years ago. But like I say, it got cancelled. You never know, maybe in the future we might see it. It was going to be like some sort of spinning ride just over here on the left hand side.
There we go, we got another card. This is the United Kingdom card Tea Time. I could just drink a nice PG tips right now. And then we've got Daisy, we've got Donald, and we have got Goofy there as well.
Got some nice ornaments in here as well. There's Big Ben. These different ones all the way down. Love the music throughout all these different pavilions as well. And the decor is very nice in here. Got some British inspired clothes just here with the Disney touch as well, which is quite nice.
That is such good quality.
I like that one. Fancy a cuppa.
Oh, I'd love one.
And you get your poppets just over here. Shortbread rounds. Fox's Glacier Mints. Oh, I love those. And then a bouncy just down there as well. And in terms of restaurants, you've got the Rose and Crown Dining Room, which is round there at the back. And then you've also got the Rose and Crown Pub just down here at the front. Let's have a little look inside. Literally like being back in a pub back home.
Because that was advertised, but the part thing is.
So the dining room's out the back, and it's also got waterfront dining as well. Looking out over Luminous.
It even smells like a British pub.
It does, yeah. It smells like our local Wetherspoons. Of course, you've got the sit-down restaurant at the back, but you've also got a little takeout option here, and that's the Yorkshire County Fish Shop. And you know what? It's lunchtime. I think I'm going to get fish and chips. Why not? Oh, look at that beauty. A nice battered fish and chips. $13.49. You just gone for some chunky chips, haven't you there?
I'm not too hungry. I just really fancy like chips with loads of vinegar onto them.
A lot of the time in the States, you can't just get like chunky chips, can you? They're always fries.
And vinegar.
Oh, this is lovely. It's even Heinz malt vinegar. See how we'll tuck into this? Then we'll continue on to our next country. We're going to be crossing over the English Channel into France.
Suitcase and I'm off to France. See you later.
What are you going on, Charlotte? Ferry or Eurotunnel? Or we'll just walk over the footbridge. I tell you what though, that fish and chips was delicious. Really nice from the Rose and Crown. Let's continue on. Oh, I love Epcot, and World Showcase in particular is one of my favourite ever parts of a Disney theme park. And we're only just getting started with this tour. It's also worth noting that Epcot does have its own dedicated entrance into World Showcase here, and that is the International Gateway, a second entrance into the park, and that also leads out to the boardwalk, which is a beautiful area, and you've also got the Disney Skyliner that you can get to some of the resorts, and also Hollywood Studios. And this beautiful water feature, bonjour from Paris. There's the Eiffel Tower over there in the background, and we've got quite a few shops. You got the large restaurant just here on the left hand side, big sit down restaurant, and of course you've also got an attraction in this area, and that is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure just around the back. So we'll show you that plaza in just a moment. We're not going to be going on the rides in World Showcase. We're going to really be focusing on the shops, showing you all the different theming and buildings. We've shown you the rides many times on the channel, and check out our main Epcot vlog from last week if you haven't already seen it for those ride POVs. Really want to focus on the areas and all the other bits that we don't normally cover today.
Oh, yeah.
Again, loving the music. Lots of clothing and bags in this shop. You've also got a French perfume shop next door just over here as well, Guerlain Paris. Little wine cellar just over here if you like your wine. We're trying to find the place to get our next postcard. Quite a lot of merchandise for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, that trackless dark ride, also located within this pavilion. Yeah, and that's right round the back. It's actually quite hidden. This is my favourite part of the French pavilion. I think it's lovely in here. You actually got the bakery down there at the back, croissants and baguettes, and it smells so good in here as well. And this is the place where we get the postcards, just over there in the back corner. Oh, that smell. People love the food at Epcot, and especially around World Showcase, you get some big waits.
Here we go, we got our next cards. This is the French card. I like how you get the little stickers on there, little fact file about France, then we've got our little colouring on the back as well.
Goofy and Mickey Mouse. And back outside, you got all the wonderful French buildings as part of this pavilion. Artisan ice cream, apparently that's really good. I've never had one, but they sell that just over there. Get some big queues for all the food. And that's the back of the restaurant. Yeah, we're going to head around the back of the pavilion now and check out the area where Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is. So Epcot expanded the French pavilion in 2021 with the opening of Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, and this whole back section opened. All these new facades around here, the attraction, and also the creperie just off to the right there as well. Nice new little food unit. It's got a takeout window and also inside seating as well. And here's a look at the entrance to the attraction. Like I say, we're not going to take you on it. There's 3 rides located throughout World Showcase, and we covered all of those in our Epcot vlog from last week on the channel. So make sure you check out that if you haven't already seen it. Really just focusing on them different and more unique parts that we don't normally show on the channel. And just around the corner then now, you've also got another theatre just here where they actually run a Beauty and the Beast sing-along throughout the daytime. I've actually just been to see that. And then they also run a film about France on an evening after 7 p.m. And that's just in the theatre just over here. How was your singing voice, Charlotte?
Oh, Taylor's almost fine. It was brilliant.
That's pretty good. Yeah, just like a little 15-minute sing-along just in there. I think it would be better really if they ran the other show in the daytime too. Maybe run the show about France and then do the sing-along. Like afterwards, just rotate it really.
Yeah, they could just alternate it really.
Yeah, I think the Beauty and the Beast sing-along though is a newer thing that they brought in, not really that long ago. Before that, it was always the show about France. But we're going to continue on now around World Showcase as we make our way into our next country. And this is one that didn't actually open with Epcot in 1982. So welcome to Morocco, the 4th country on our tour around the world here in Epcot. And this opened in 1984, so 2 years after Epcot and of course the World Showcase. There's another look at the transportation area where you can get on the boats as we're making our way around. Beautiful view towards the rest of the park and Spaceship Earth down there as well. And of course the 3 countries that we've been through so far: Canada, United Kingdom and France. Love the architecture here in Morocco. And you got the Spice Road table just over here, which is a restaurant. And this has got waterfront dining as well, looking out over World Showcase, which is lovely. Need to find out where we're going to get our next postcard. Got a little cafe just over here. Morocco, never actually been to Morocco. Oh, that chocolate cake looks good. Some of my favourite architecture in World Showcase around here. It's very nice with the big tower and all the archways around here too. So we're just inside the Fez house now, that's inspired by the traditional Moroccan home just here.
Got my next postcard.
Hey, that's quite nice.
I like the sticker for that one with the camel on it.
It's always really good how it tells you the capital city as well, of each country on there, as you can see as well.
And you got your colouring card on the back.
Oh, fantastic. This is nice, isn't it? And that was literally just on the right hand side. Now I've got another fun fact for you, full of the facts today. I've been doing my research. Quite a lot of these facts I knew already, but this one I didn't. This pavilion, when it first opened, actually used to be owned by Morocco themselves. It wasn't actually owned by Walt Disney World, which is quite interesting. And that was the case through until the pandemic in 2020, so all the way through 1984 to 2020. And then, of course, Walt Disney World took ownership of it. So yeah, I didn't realise that. Quite an interesting one. Some sort of deal obviously back in the day where Morocco were like, you know, if you want to put our country in, that's fine, but we want to kind of have control over it, which is quite interesting. Now I believe this restaurant down here at the back closed not too long ago, so hopefully it'll reopen at some point in the future. But some of the best use of forced perspective in use just up there as well, of course, to make that look much bigger than it actually is. This is also a really nice place to chill out and relax, because there's not really much back here other than seated. And there's lots of information about each country as you're making your way around. I like looking for all the different plaques. This is quite a good one, telling you about the Moroccan design. Like this beautiful kind of mosaic that we got going on around here. That's the thing though, it's always worth coming further back in these pavilions and having a good explore around. Doing some henna just over here. All the carpets. Like a bit of a Moroccan bazaar in here. There's a little drink stall over there too. We've got Race Against the Sun. A little exhibition it seems that we can look around in here. So let's go and have a little look in, see what we can see. Oh, here we go. You know what? I've never actually been in here before. Oh, that's cool. I always assumed it was just kind of closed off. Never seen any of this. Straight down to the simulator there. To Charlotte. Raleigh.
Next destination.
Hey, the next country. I've never seen this. 10 years of coming to Walt Disney World. A simulator. Beautiful design in here, like all the mosaic style. And there's, yeah, some kind of artifacts and things in here as well. 72 litres of water. What a beautiful building. It's one of the smaller pavilions, Morocco. We've just got this final area to look at now, and that's the shop just over here, Gifts of Morocco. That's the thing, again, they sell a lot of clothing, t-shirts and that sort of thing with the Disney touch, but also with the different countries on, such as these. Morocco, World Showcase, $34.99.
What a lovely print.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
That's cute.
It's like subtle Disney as well, same as that one just over there. They also sell these for each of the pavilions. They're like Christmas decorations, or really you can just kind of put them on the mantelpiece if you wanted to. Yeah, these are nice for all the different pavilions.
Did you mess it up already? She said if you go right back, she'll fix it.
Some nice robes. Well, what a beautiful afternoon for strolling around World Showcase here at Epcot. Some really nice views just behind there of the lagoon and Spaceship Earth behind us there too. Making our way then into our 5th country now.
We're off to Japan!
Hey, we actually are off to Japan as part of our Asia trip later this year on Theme Parks Worldwide, so stay tuned for that. This is a beautiful pavilion, one of the biggest ones as well.
Come on, Tex, come
How
on.
nice is this? It's also one of the best places to watch the nighttime show. Luminous, just over here. And before we actually head deeper into the pavilion, just to show you this view over here. This is nice when you line it up perfectly with Spaceship Earth. And that's the angle right there. It is perfect, isn't it? Looking out at Spaceship Earth on the opposite side of the lagoon. And also the dragon for the Flower and Garden Festival. This is probably my favourite shop in World Showcase that we're going into now. I think it's great in here, so let's go and have a little look around.
This ID is right on here.
Oh. It's a huge shop, look how far back it goes.
Grab it, go ahead.
I love all these kind of fun and quirky items that they have in here. Gives you a real taste of what to expect from going to Japan for the first time, Charlotte. If you've ever been in the shop called Kenji back home, similar stuff to what they're selling in here. Of course, Japanese shop. It smells really nice in here as well.
So cute.
Oh wow, look at these clocks just over here. How different's that? Aren't the clocks spinning round and the hands there in the middle? $499. We've got a beautiful selection of fans just over here as well. Look at all of these. Very nice and colourful. And you can buy all of your authentic Japanese clothes in here as well. Look at all of these. And this leads round towards the food section. Golden curry just down there. Look at these. Seafood. Love the decor of all of these shops as well. These are actually really nice. They sell these back home now. Hockeys. All different flavours. I think I had the strawberry and chocolate ones before, but yeah, they're quite nice. They are Pockies. I recommend them. Cool thing is when you're in Japan as well, they have like vending machines everywhere for everything. Such a cool place. Hey, we just picked up our postcard from Japan here.
What's nice about this is that's actually my name spelled out in Japanese.
Yeah, so it says welcome to Japan and Charlotte just there.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I was into the little museum in here now. Like the music in here as well. Japan's cute culture, that's the thing, like they love all things colourful and what a place it is. Can't wait to go back. Hey, I can spot a bag just there from the Tokyo Disney Resort. Duffy's a huge thing over there as well.
Look at that cat made out of rice.
Oh yeah.
That's so sweet.
Pretty cool little models just here as well. You got the bullet train up there at the top. And the aircraft as well. Another one of my favourite places in World Showcase up here. This beautiful Japanese garden, just a little bit raised up. All the little bridges, water features, all the lanterns back down here too. And you got another restaurant just at the top. Yeah, it's a great place to just sit and chill out around here. And these water features are pretty cool because they actually move up and down as well. I've got another fun fact for you now. Did you know originally there were actually plans to build a roller coaster in the Japan Pavilion? Going to be very similar, there we go, it's moving, to the likes of the Matterhorn at Disneyland. Of course, that's all based on the Matterhorn in Switzerland. They were going to build a coaster similar to that. It was actually going to be based on Mount Fuji. It's quite interesting.
It's a shame that it never happened, really, because that would have been really good.
Yeah, it was going to be at the back. You never know, maybe one day. I doubt it with the current like Disney kind of leadership. However, you never know, at some point in the future. It'd be really nice. Also a big sushi restaurant upstairs there with some pretty awesome views. Loving the drummers as well. That's the thing with World Showcase, they have lots of entertainment and just lots of live acts. This is also another brilliant spot to stand and watch the fireworks right here. After a wonderful trip there around Japan, it's time to visit our next country, and the next one means we're halfway around the lagoon just here.
We're heading into the USA, bags are packed again, I'm going in.
Hey, let's go. And the first thing you've got on the right hand side, funnel cakes. Oh, I love funnel cakes, so good. They've also got a large stage just over there, and during the festivals and other times of the year they have concerts and other live music on that stage, which is really nice. We're going to make our way now into this huge building at the back, which is the American Adventure. It's actually a 5-story building, but it looks only like a 2-story building, which is quite clever. Good old Disney, forced perspective, I love it. But this time they wanted to make it look smaller than it actually is, you know, because inside it is massive. The next show's at 2:45, so we've got a little bit of a wait. So we'll have a look around the rest of the pavilion here first before making our way in to see it. You've got the Art of Disney shop just over here. Still a lot of ornaments in here. There's Ursula. And some really nice paintings. Canvases, all these different pictures. This was also the shop where Charlotte picked up something special.
I managed to pick up like the golden figment statue. I wanted one for so long, and I saw it and I was like, oh my god, they finally got it!
Oh, you were really pleased with that, weren't you? Yeah, all the statues were for the 50th celebration that's over now, but I'm really pleased that I managed to get that statue. And right next door you've also got the Regal Eagle Smokehouse just in here. Nice themed restaurant. speakers are amazing to listen to. Absolutely beautiful. Here in the American Adventure, and we were making our way into the show in just a moment about American history. The presentation in the big theatre. Love these little interactives, all about Native American history. So much to look around there in World Showcase when you really delve into it. A lot of the time, you know, we just have that walk around and you can spend so long in each pavilion.
Yeah, there's stuff here that I've never even seen before.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So there we go, we've got our next postcard from the USA. What a lovely sticker on that one. And on the back we've got Mickey and Minnie.
Fantastic. And yeah, we're making our way now back into the American Adventure just over here for a theatrical event starring Mark Twain and Benjamin Franklin. So we'll see you after that.
Well, this is the proud elder statesman.
Mr. Twain, pride is one of our national passions. Even those who overcome it are proud of their humility.
Mr. Adams has not been prisoner in this loft for 17 days. I shall continue tomorrow.
You must continue now.
The noise of chains and the crack of the whip. Yes, there's hope. Hope born from the words of Harriet Beecher Stowe. When I think of our condition, my heart is heavy. I see men of my own race treated as outlaws or shot down like animals.
Well, here we are, back in the heat of Franklin's Philadelphia again. We're 100 years old today. It came a long way in that first century.
John, you know I can't ask lumbering to stop completely.
All I ask is that we stop massive destruction. What will our children inherit? Seedlings?
Of course not. I realize we're not building this country for a generation alone.
Double shift. Great way to celebrate the holidays with our knives over there. Cheer up, Jane. Maybe we'll all be together by next
Well, we just come out of the American Adventure Pavilion after watching the 30-minute presentation there. As someone that loves animatronics, that show is pretty spectacular. You've got so many animatronics throughout, coming from all different angles, of course telling the story of America and its history. It's a fascinating show, it really is. It is well worth taking your time out of your day here at Epcot to go and enjoy it. The movement of the animatronics is so realistic, and it's the music and the storytelling. It is a really nice attraction, and yeah, I really enjoyed seeing that again. Let's continue on then around World Showcase. We're past the halfway point now, and we're making our way here into Italy. Let's go and have a bit of an explore around. Lots of restaurants down here, and some great architecture to see. Lovely round here with all the different canals, and yeah, I believe back in the day you used to be able to get a gondola ride around this section. They don't do it anymore, unfortunately, but I tell you where they do that, at Tokyo Disney Sea. So yeah, we'll be able to get on a nice gondola ride in a Disney park later this year on our Japan trip. This is beautiful around here. They do some nice ice creams in one of these down here. I've had one before. There's a big shop there on the left, and we'll have a deeper look into the land, and of course we need to collect our next passport. Just over here on the right hand side for Kid Cop then.
Look at this one, it's got a pizza slice on it.
That's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got a little sticker, and on the back we've got Mickey and Minnie enjoying a nice bit of food.
Oh, there we go. They're on a nice gondola ride there, aren't they? Around Venice. Never been to Venice, been to Rome. Well, yeah, never done Venice before. Some more beautiful topiaries for the Flower and Garden Festival. What a beautiful day for filming this video as well, with the really nice blue skies. Got the wine cellar just over there. Another Italian restaurant off to the left. And there's a big pizzeria just down here at the bottom as well. That is the great thing with World Showcase. Even when there's not a festival on, there's so many food options. Obviously when you do have the festivals, you got all the extra booths that go around as well. Oh, a beautiful building just down here. And let's have a look at what's on the menu just down here for you as well. And a little look inside. Of course, never really been in many of these restaurants down here. Been in a couple of them, mainly like just quick service. But yeah, you've got a lot of sit-down restaurants here too. And a great view looking back down there at Spaceship Earth. Let's go and have a little look inside the shop. Love the Italian music, and this architecture around here is pretty stunning. Let's go and have a look inside here. Oh, smell that perfume when you come in. Oh wow. Look at these masks.
That one's everywhere, no matter where you go. But it was like, every Spanish household has it.
So many now.
Oh yeah, that's in my grandma's place.
That's the thing, they really try and keep all of these pavilions as authentic as they can do.
Is intense. This one is the border Epcot. This one's
And again, here's a look at your Italian Disney merch. Nice shirt just there with the pavilion on. And you got Mickey Mouse on there too. And they do sell ears for the different pavilions as well. As you can see just here, quite nice.
I love my ears.
You do? Where have yours gone today?
I like to put them in my bag because I've got the custom ones, but they're just so tight on my head, so it's giving me a headache.
Quite heavy them ones, aren't they, that you've got? Hello. Smells nice down here. And we continue on from country to country, making our way from Italy into our next pavilion just here.
We are into Germany.
Hey, love Germany, of course, a country that we go to all the time. One of my favourite parts of this pavilion is as soon as you enter here on the right hand side, you got the model village, the little miniature railway, which is beautiful. And again, this changes actually at different times of the year. It's also lovely seeing this at night as well. So all the little buildings are lit up and there's lights on the train. In fact, you can just about make them out on this blue train just coming over the bridge here. Quite a few different locos running around. Nice stream coming down just here as well. There's the Deutsche Bahn. I like how they even got that authentic, you know, with Deutsche Bahn, German rail. Just there.
making trains.
Been on quite a few of them trains in actual Germany, not the pavilion here. Yeah, this is lovely. Very cute little German building, that one. Just behind it, more transportation around World Showcase. All these buildings are gorgeous. The shop there on the left is amazing, all things Werther's original, if you're a big fan of those. I think this is one of the most impressive though, visually, like standing here and looking down, it is gorgeous. You've also got the beer garden down there at the back, so we're going to have a little look further down, and we've got the shops here in Germany as well. Again, no attractions or films or anything like that in this one. But I have got a fun fact for you. I'm sure you're all loving my facts so far. I've done my research. This one I did already know that. I think this was mentioned either in the Imagineering story or another Disney documentary, but there was actually plans for a ride in this area, and it was going to be a Rhine River cruise that they were going to build in this land.
It's such a shame that this stuff just never happened.
Yeah, there was some really good ideas actually for World Showcase, and yeah, they never came to fruition, you know, like the Mount Fuji roller coaster, the Rhine River cruise. But if you want more rides and more European countries, just get yourself to Europa Park in Germany. Wow, look at these cookie clocks. They are amazing. Love that one in the middle with the big deer on.
And perfect weather, actually, compared to the
That's Lederhosen. Oh, here we
next
go.
one, this is the best sticker. Look at that one.
Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Good and tight.
On the back, we've got Chippendale there with a pretzel.
That's a nice one. Got a little collection going on here with Kid Cot.
Great.
It's so beautiful and colourful, this pavilion. Looks even better on a nice sunny day with that blue sky. Now if you've watched the channel for a while, you know that I love a good bratwurst sausage, and you can get them just around here as well. And that's the big beer garden restaurant that they've got down at the back. And here's a look inside the big beer garden restaurant. Look at the theming in here. All the buildings, the big stage down the bottom. Have a lot of live acts in here too. It is pretty beautiful. In the little crystal shop just here now. And look at this, wow. Spaceship Earth. Made of all them crystals. If you've got a spare $79,000, you could have that in your living room. Go nice, that one, with the Spaceship Earth cookie jar in the kitchen. And that was only about $50 though. And for $1,250, not too bad. You can get this, which is a nice model of the fountain out the front of Spaceship Earth here in Epcot. There's German wine shop just in here. Your beer garden merch in here as well. Prost! Oktoberfest. All the big steins just down here. Pretzel bag's nice.
I like these.
Pretty good. And of course a big part of Germany is the festive season, Christmas. And you got a permanent Christmas shop in here as well.
Oh yeah.
Lots of nice ornaments. It smells so good in here as well. It's the Werther's original drifting in from next door. Christmas is also a great time to actually visit World Showcase because they decorate all 11 pavilions. Oh, and here's some of them nice treats that they're doing here. It always gets busy, but yeah, the popcorn is really nice in here. Werther's original. There it is. Yeah, that is really tasty. And we're continuing on now with our tour around World Showcase after having a lovely look there around Germany, one of my favourite countries to visit. Here's another fantastic view looking out over the World Showcase Lagoon, and we've still got a few more countries to visit. Now this is always a really fascinating part of World Showcase because it's not actually a country or a pavilion to walk through, but it does look a little bit like Africa, and that's because there are actually plans to build a full Africa pavilion here. Along with that, there's also been plans in the past to add Israel and Spain. However, none of them have come to fruition. So you have got this little kind of Africa section that you walk through, even though it's not officially a full pavilion. This was kind of put in as a placeholder. And yeah, when you look on Google Maps, kind of behind all these trees, you can see there's loads of space to actually build a full pavilion further back, but it's never happened, which is a shame, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I'd like to see them emphasise and maybe do it again in the future.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of room around all the World Showcase to add more attractions, more pavilions, so yeah, it'd be really nice to see them do that. However, I just don't think it's as much in Disney's interest now as it was back in the 80s and 90s. But still, you never know. It's nice how they have added Ratatouille to the French pavilion, so maybe at some point in the future we will see more additions all around here. Here you got like the little refreshment outpost. Always reminds me a little bit of like Animal Kingdom, this small section just here, like Harambe Village. Now the bridge that we're walking across is actually quite special because this bridge lifts up in the afternoon, so the barges can all make their way into the centre of the lagoon for the nighttime spectacular luminous. Hello! So yeah, where they actually park all the barges is just around the corner over in that direction. You can't see it from here in the park, but yeah, at some point in the afternoon they will need to shut this, and if you're standing here you can actually watch them bring out all the barges with all the pyrotechnics, all the lights on, and they bring them right through the park just here.
That's really cool. I think they might be getting ready because they've got some staff still at the side.
Yeah, they are kind of there, so maybe it's going to be shutting soon. Oh, maybe, yeah, that's it. Oh, moving the gates. Oh, that's really, well, we'll talk about timing. There we go, so we may as well stand about. Oh, here's the barges. I can't believe that timing. Literally, I was talking about it happening, and then they come the barges. That wasn't planned either. We're literally just walking around, and that's the thing with World Showcase. You don't know how long you're going to be walking around for, you know. Love the announcement.
Tonight, we invite you to join us for Luminous, the Symphony of Us. A dazzling fireworks spectacular featuring fountains, lights, and original music.
Here we go, as someone that loves tech, I find this really fascinating. There he is, driving at the front of the barge. All the massive moving heads up there. You can see the fountain packages, the lights, all the pyro. And that's the thing, they bring these in at night after the show and then load them all up, pack them full of pyro, ready for the next day. Of course, there's a fireworks show 365 days a year here in Epcot. Look at that. Yeah, it's just gone 3:45, so I'm not too sure if they do it at the exact same time every day, but if you do want to come and see this, it tends to happen around this sort of time. How cool is that? Look at all that pyro. Amazing to see that, it's made my day. I love seeing that, it was fascinating to watch. Really appreciate all the tech that goes into the nighttime spectaculars at Disney parks around the world. And talking of around the world, we've arrived in our next country, and one that we're also going to be visiting this year, and that is China. Let's go and have a look around this pavilion. This is the one that's got another film that you can watch about the country in here. And hopefully it's still here. They did have a Shanghai Disney little experience down at the back. So we're going to have a little look around there if it's still there. Well, yeah, you've got reflections of China, and this is a Circle Vision 360, so similar to the one that we did down at the start in Canada. Beautiful pavilion. And this is really nice inside here. Wow, look at this in here. Well, there's 12 minutes till the next show, so I'll have a little look through the Shanghai Disney Resort exhibition just over here. It's been here for quite some time actually, since before it opened in 2016, and yeah, I visited in 2017. Of course, we're going to be heading back as part of our Asia trip this year. All the concept art and models for the resort. Disney's newest theme park. There's the castle. Yeah, really excited, of course, to get back here and take you all along in the vlogs this year. It's a beautiful park. One of the most beautiful rides is Voyage to the Crystal Grotto. So this is a boat ride that's also got a dark ride section underneath the castle. Obviously it's Disney's biggest ever castle they've built, and yeah, the boat ride goes underneath it. And with this you can walk all the way up, there's like different levels, different scenes and interactives throughout the castle itself in Fantasyland. But yeah, the Enchanted Storybook Castle is fantastic. The carousel horses just there. And of course, what makes this Disney park very different to any other, there's no Main Street USA, there's no Space Mountain, there's no Big Thunder Mountain, no Frontierland. It's completely different. That's what makes it really special. They do still have Pirates of the Caribbean, and it's actually the most impressive version as well, in my opinion. Cannot wait to get back on there. I mean, I love all versions of it, but honestly, the tech on there is incredible. Tomorrowland, and that's home to Tron. And that's where I first experienced it. And then they brought Tron here to Walt Disney World, and that's at Magic Kingdom. And it's actually called Tron Light Cycle Power Run in Shanghai, so a slightly different name. They added power in just there as well. So Mickey Avenue is their version of Main Street USA. There's a really nice ratatouille bakery on Mickey Avenue from what I can remember. And then Disney Town is basically their version of Disney Springs in downtown Disney. And of course you got the hotels just over here as well. the Toy Story Hotel, and we've got the main Shanghai Disneyland Hotel as well. Beautiful. Right, we're going to make our way in now and we'll watch the movie about China.
Is more difficult than climbing to heaven. That may have been once true, but no longer. Portuguese charm is once more within China's borders.
Well, I only put in a short clip there from Reflections of China, but it was actually about a 15-minute show. Yeah, it's an older one that is compared to the Canadian show that we watched earlier on. So there was a lot of flicker on the camera because, of course, of how it was filmed back then. It's still nice to see, though.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. It was quite different.
There's some lovely scenery throughout China.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, you don't realise, actually. Of course, all you really hear about is the Great Wall, you know, and maybe the cities. Now we're in the shop.
Yeah.
More fans and some really nice pictures just over here. Nice t-shirts with the dragons on as well. Love all the lanterns. Wow, that is beautiful. Look at that. I'm going to find out where to get our postcard.
Yeah, I'm guessing it'll be one of these shops.
Into the House of Good Fortune just here. Chinese New Year 2024. Yeah, these shops are amazing in Epcot. Like, you can have a really good half a day really walking around discovering it all. And if you're eating and drinking around the world like a lot of people do, it'd be a full day, you know.
There's my table.
Ah, just over there. There's some Chinese lays just over here. Yeah, I don't think they've returned yet from China for this pavilion just here. It's got like the American cast members in here still at the moment, but I'm sure they'll return at some point.
Oh, that's pretty too.
Have we got it?
Got it.
Hey!
Nice sticker again.
Capital City, Beijing on there.
And on the back, there's Pluto.
Another massive shop, this one. Reflections of China, yeah. Hopefully they'll update that like they did with the one in Canada. I think that was only done recently. I remember reading about it in the past couple of years. Might have even been sooner than that. Yeah, it could do with updating, I think, that one now. Just like the quality of some of the visuals. What another beautiful shop. 9 countries down, 2 to go. And the next one we're visiting was also not an original from 1982. It was a later edition. And that's Norway. Some more beautiful Chinese buildings. So we continue on down back towards the lagoon over here. Yeah, there is a Chinese restaurant just over here as well. The Lotus Blossom Cafe. There is there as well, quick service. Chicken fried rice. Love Chinese architecture. It's all so colourful and detailed. And there's the Nine Dragons restaurant just down here. Good fortune gifts. You can get yourself a nice bamboo hat just here. You're going to try it on for us, Charlotte? $22.95. Hey, maybe you can take that on our trip.
Yeah, there we go.
See that? And you got these just over here, put on your own puppet show as well. Woo-hoo. There we go, go and see Charlotte. And more views looking across World Showcase as we come towards the end of the tour, but of course we have still got these 2 countries to explore, and both of these have actually got rides in. Welcome to Norway. So this is actually the newest pavilion, even though it opened way back still in 1988. So that was the thing, there was clearly plans to keep on expanding on World Showcase, but unfortunately from 1988 Nothing else has been added in terms of new countries, but at least they did that France pavilion expansion, so you never know, maybe we'll see more of that in the future. Again, we're not going to take you on the ride here because we always show that in the vlogs. We're focused on showing you something different. And it shows how much there is, you know, over an hour we've been filming for you today, as you can see. And there's still a little bit left of the vlog. Shows how much there is even without going on any rides. So yeah, welcome to Norway, and then of course you got Frozen Ever After, which is just down there at the bottom, which is the dark ride. Lovely pavilion though. And actually got the restaurant off to the right. We've got some shops off to the left, and I reckon this is where you're going to pick up your postcard.
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
Now of course Frozen hasn't been here all the way since back when this pavilion opened in 1988. It used to be known as Maelstrom, and I did that back in 2014 when I first came. And then it closed to make way for Frozen, but it was the same ride system. It was a re-theme of the old Maelstrom ride. But yeah, it was very good, Maelstrom. Did enjoy that. But Frozen's also very fitting with this round here. The beautiful waterfall. Also in here, they sell one of my favourite chocolates from Scandinavia, and that is Kex just here. Always have it when we go out to Sweden because they also sell it there too. And yeah, these are really nice. I'm going to go for one of these. $3.45. And you've got our next one, haven't you, Charlotte?
Yes, I have. It's the Norway one there.
Hey, there we go.
Very cute.
Hell yeah, Norwegian and Scandinavian treats just down here. Wow, look at this big troll just in here as well. Do you want some Kex? Oh, this is so nice. Yeah, I was just chatting with the cast member and she said, yeah, they are actually Swedish, but yeah, they're standing here in the Norway Pavilion. Not many people would probably know that, but obviously I have these all the time when I go to Sweden, so I didn't realise. I'm not too sure if they do sell them in Norway as well. Maybe they do. Your Norway merch just over here. There's Disney on as well. Nice t-shirt, that one down there, I like that. And then of course you've got a lot of Frozen merchandise. This is where you exit from Frozen Ever After, just here on the right hand side. Lovely pictures. Charlotte really likes these Crocs.
These Crocs, these are so cute.
They are lovely. Are they $69.99?
Yeah.
Oh, that's expensive.
My size, let's try them on.
This Kex is so good.
Oh, they're so sweet.
See, they do. Frozen shop. Back outside then here now in our penultimate country, which is Norway. You've got the bakery just over there, which has always got a queue as well.
It smells so good.
It does smell nice. I've never had anything from there.
It smells lovely.
But the Kex was delicious. And you got this beautiful Norwegian church just here as well. Gods of the Vikings, Loki and Freya. Beautiful that is. They've also got a similar one at Europa Park in their Scandinavia area. Yeah, I love how that's all been crafted out of wood. There's also a meet and greet just down here as well for Anna and Elsa, and that's at the Royal Summer House just over there. I have done that once before, and that's quite a nice themed experience too. And sometimes you do actually see characters around, not all the time around World Showcase. It's more the emphasis, of course, on the countries. But yeah, occasionally you will see different Disney characters. Nice down here though. Just inside the Wandering Reindeer just here now. It's at the exit to the meet and greet. Some nice photo opportunities in here. Oh, a nice look there around beautiful Norway. It's a great pavilion, that one. Anyway, our trip here around World Showcase is coming to an end. We've got one more country to go and visit now.
We're off to Mexico!
Mexico! And up until this trip, we've never actually been before. This is a good time to mention our Disney Cruise series over on the Sandbrook Adventures. Make sure you check it out. We actually had a day in Mexico for the first time, and it was certainly an interesting experience. Let's go and check out the pavilion.
Mira que ya amaneció, ya los pajaritos cantan, la luna ya se metió. Everybody! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Musicians and singers here in our final pavilion, Mexico. Big restaurant there on the left hand side. That's another one that's actually got waterfront dining round at the side there too. Perfect for the nighttime spectacular, luminous. Let's go make our way inside here. Like I say, it does actually have an attraction in here, which is another dark ride. And that's the Grand Fiesta Tour, and it is a really nice fun attraction. But of course we won't be covering that in this vlog, because as you know by now we're focused on all the different things that we wouldn't normally cover around World Showcase. But let's go make our way inside. We'll get our final postcard as well. It's lovely in here. This indoor section is great, and that's something what Disney do so well. Indoor areas and dark rides, like look at this. Actually feels like it's night time. The night sky and the lanterns and the atmospheric fountain there just in front of us. And this looks like the place to get our final postcard just down here. All the cast members have been great. Had some really nice conversations we've been making our way around from all their different countries. Well, we'll wait until we get outside before we show you our final postcard, because also we've got a 12th one as well, because you get a special one for completing the round the world tour. It's always so busy in here, and this restaurant must be really hard to get a table like down here. It's in a beautiful location. Got some nice hats just down here. Yeah, like very small little restaurant off to the side there. We got the San Angel Inn just down here. This is really nice. It's actually right down looking out over the dark ride. Grand Fiesta Tour. Very atmospheric. Oh, here we go. I can get a view over here for you all. There we go. Look at that. Really nice candlelit dinner here in Mexico. Another little crystal shop just over there. It's always quite hard to get into it because of course you have the queue just here for the Grand Fiesta Tour. Kind of expands around the front. Well, we have travelled around the world today here in Epcot at Walt Disney World, and here's everything we picked up completely free of charge to the KidCot Fun Stop. And to be honest, it's not just for kids, anyone can do it. It's great fun, and also it gives you more of an excuse to delve deeper into them different pavilions as well. But there's all of the different cars that we've got. We've seen shows, entertainment, we spoke with lots of cast members. What a lovely experience it's been, hasn't it?
It has been so nice, and we also got this at the end. I travelled the World Showcase at Epcot, which is a nice little postcard.
Now, of course, you can go around in whatever order you want, so you don't have to go anti-clockwise or clockwise. As soon as you show that you've got all the other cards, they'll give you that one just there, which is nice. So you could do it like during your whole holiday if you wanted to, if you didn't all want to do it in one day. And that was the last one we got from Mexico just there. What a journey. Well, we have had a wonderful day here in Epcot, walking around the 11 different pavilions. I hope you've enjoyed joining us. Have you had a good time, Charlotte?
I've really enjoyed it. There's a lot of stuff around World Showcase that I've not had time to do before because we've been focused on the rides, so it's been so nice to see it.
That's the thing, when you come for a longer trip as well, you can take so much more time to walk around, just discover it all. We've not been on a ride all day, and you don't need to. To film this whole video, it took us like 5 hours almost, just walking around, and that's just doing like one loop around this lagoon. Like I said at the start, Epcot, it's 1.2 miles to do that walk round, but when you go into the different shops and restaurants, it's a brilliant experience. I've really enjoyed it. Some of my favourite pavilions, of course, Germany I really like, I think that's gorgeous. The United Kingdom's great, and of course the American Adventure's really good because I really enjoyed seeing that show again with all the animatronics. You got some favourites, Charlotte?
I think England's my favourite one.
Oh, United Kingdom, yeah, is your favourite, isn't it? Yeah, I just think there's so much to see. There really is. It's covering all of them different countries around the world. I've visited quite a lot of these in real life. There's some that we're going to be coming up this year on the channel, and I look forward to visiting hopefully all the countries around World Showcase at some point in the near future. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out our vlog from the rest of Epcot. We did all the rides and we had a great day, didn't we?
We had a brilliant day. There's some fantastic rides here in Epcot.
We've also got one more vlog left coming up, haven't we, Charlotte?
I can't believe it. We're near the end, but we're going to be doing a 4 parks 1 day challenge.
Yeah, so we're going to all 4 Disney theme parks here at Walt Disney World. The final vlog of the trip here from Florida on this channel, and we look forward to taking you all along. Well, that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. Bye.